Hello everyone, today is Fear with you again, and in the background obviously is some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay, since I am going to be talking about the Call of Duty, or at least my thoughts about the next Call of Duty, and why people are so hyped up about it. Honestly, I don't understand why. I was going through Facebook and YouTube yesterday. I keep seeing posts about, this next Call of Duty. What do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be Modern Warfare 4? Black Ops 3, this and that. Guys, it is January. There is in no way, shape, or form you should be hyped up about the next Call of Duty. Seriously, the first DLC is not even out yet, and you guys are talking about the next Call of Duty. The game has been out for 2.5 months. Like, seriously, enjoy this game. It might not be like the best game ever, but I'm having some fun with it, personally. And seeing posts already about the next Call of Duty is pretty annoying in my opinion. And that's especially from people who don't know what they're talking about. Unless you go on and see something like somebody like T Martin or Ollie A post something about it, then it might be reliable because they are huge YouTubers and know all their information is resourceful. I'll get hyped up for the next Call of Duty, September maybe, or probably when E3, when Call of Duty is actually announced. But for real, it is January, and in no way you shouldn't even be hyped up for it. You don't know what it is. You know who's making it, and that's just about it. Congratulations, you figured out the obvious. I don't know. In my opinion, there's no reason to be hyped up. 2015 brings a lot of games in, a lot, and you guys are talking about the new Call of Duty. Just a few minutes ago, just to prove a point, I looked up, all these games coming out, just 10, okay, just 10 games confirmed for 2015. I'm going to go through this real quick, if I can find it on my phone. Uh, I'll start off from the beginning. January 27th, in 2 weeks, Dying Light comes out. A week after that, Evolve. A few weeks after that, Battlefield Hardline. If you don't pre-order Battlefield Hardline and you're just sitting there playing Call of Duty like all day, you must be either 12 years old or never play anything else in your life. Like, seriously, get out of Call of Duty's fan page and play something else. But after that, there's a new Mortal Kombat game, a Batman Arkham Knight, The Division, Tom Clancy, which looks amazing. I think it's going to be one of the games of 2015. The game just looks absolutely amazing. The Elder Scrolls Online, which is a continuation of like the Skyrim series and all that. Halo 5. I know every Xbox player is going to be waiting for this. Well, maybe not every, but a lot of people buy Halo. It's just like Call of Duty. When it comes out, it just sold a lot. Rainbow Six Siege, another Tom Clancy game, and Star Wars Battlefront. If you're not hyped up for Star Wars Battlefront, then you just need to stop playing video games. Personally, I don't know. That's just my opinion. All those are just 10 games coming out. If you actually, I got this list from Game Informer. If everybody knows, if you're watching this video, and what Game Informer is, or at least should know. They have a webpage for a calendar of 2015. Now, a lot of those games are announced and confirmed for 2015, but have no release dates. So, The Division has no release date, Star Wars Battlefront has no release date, and all these other games have no release date. I think only three or four out of all of those, out of the 10 I named, have release dates. But, you should still be looking into that stuff. Not trying to go, to Ollie's page or White Boy's page or T Martin's page and look for stuff about the new Call of Duty. Seriously, just take a break and play something else. I mean, I play my fair amount of Call of Duty, and that's partially because I play a lot of games I'm good at, and personally, I think I'm pretty good at Call of Duty. You put me into like a tournament, I think I would handle myself pretty good. Now, I'm not saying I'm no Optic or FaZe or TK or something like that, but I can handle myself in Call of Duty. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best, and I don't want anybody to take it that way. And comment on this video. Why don't you 1v1 me if you think you're so good, or this and that. I'm not trying to say that in one way, shape, or form, but I'm pretty good at Call of Duty, and that's why I play it so much. I am 10th Prestige, 9th Prestige, but I also play a fair amount of Far Cry 4, Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto 5, Madden, NHL, uh, Dragon Age, Inquisition, I play all these other games and I'm still up there in the prestigious just because I played and my average score is actually pretty freaking high. I love Call of Duty. It's one of my favorite game series because I like to play multiplayer and I like to beat people at every like video game. I don't know. But seriously, if you're trying to find a new Call of Duty, you just need to get away from your genre a little bit. Get away from the Call of Duty feel for a minute. You go play something else. Battlefield Hardline, if you don't like to run around with a taser and a baseball bat and in a multiplayer based game, I don't know what else is fun. In Battlefield Hardline, I was one of the lucky people that got to play the beta after E3 when DICE came out and announced, right now Battlefield Hardline is playable if you hurry up, first come, first serve, and you get to play the beta. I was one of the lucky people to download that, one of the, like the 1,000 people or whatever. I don't know how many personally, but I know a lot of people who didn't get to download it or play it, and I thought it was extremely fun. I had a lot of fun with Battlefield Hardline. That comes out March 17th. I have that under pre-order. Dying Light comes out this month, literally in 21 days, 3 weeks. Dying Light comes out, and if you don't know what that is, it's a zombie apocalypse game, or not apocalypse, but a zombie game, made by the same people who brought you Dead Island. A week after that, Evolve comes out, which is a 4v1 like monster hunting game, which is just I've been watching countless interviews and countless like videos and hour and a half long like live streams about Evolve because it just looks so much fun. And when I go into Facebook and see, oh my god, what do you guys think the new Call of Duty is going to be? I don't care what the new Call of Duty is going to be. When E3 comes around and Treyarch comes out and Activision comes out and all this and that comes out and says, this is the new Call of Duty, then I'll make a video saying what the new Call of Duty is and what I think about it. But until then, I can care less because there's 1,000 other games coming out this year. 2015 is probably going to be one of the biggest years for games in the past decade. There haven't been a lot of years where like huge name games come out, especially with these current gen consoles with the PS4 and the Xbox One. All these games are coming out this year that were promised. A lot of them were promised last year, but were delayed in good manner. That made sure that they're high quality and made sure that they're perfect, so that they don't turn out like Assassin's Creed Unity or Watch Dogs, both made by Ubisoft, which is pretty common. Ubisoft usually has a lot of glitches in their game, but they're usually pretty fun. I had fun with Watch Dogs, so I beat it, and then I kind of just got rid of it. Assassin's Creed I just got rid of a week ago because there's nothing else to do in it. I beat it. But games like Call of Duty sell so much because the multiplayer. And Dying Light has a multiplayer, Evolve has a multiplayer, Battlefield Hardline has a multiplayer, all in which you can play non-stop just like Call of Duty, and everybody is all hyped up for the new Call of Duty. Now, I personally, if Call of Duty came out right now, Treyarch came out and was like, here's a teaser trailer, I would probably make a video about it. But am I going to be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god? No, I'm not a 12-year-old kid who only plays Call of Duty for his life and wants to be part of Optic. If I got invited to Optic, fuck yeah, I would want to join. But, I'm not going to fanboy over one video game my entire life. It's just, I don't know, it's not fun, in my opinion. If you only play one, I understand people such as Optic play Call of Duty so much because, it's literally their job. And I respect that. They're hell players or FaZe or TK, but that's their job. Just an average gamer, I understand people have their genres and what they like to stick to, but Call of Duty's genre is first-person shooter, and Evolve, Dying Light, and Battlefield Hardline are all first-person shooters. So, get out of the Activision phase a little bit and go play something new. If you go out and play all these games, add me. I love these games, such as, Assassin's Creed and all these other games that take me out of the Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is very aggravating. If you don't have a team with you that just blows, especially with all these Christmas noobs, it is very aggravating. And I get aggravated within Call of Duty in about an hour, maybe less, depending on how many noob tubers there are. But with all these new games coming out, I seriously, this next Clan War I think comes out tomorrow, will probably be the last Clan War I actually participate in for a good while, because unless they have a Clan War a day after the Clan War, then I'll participate in that. But as soon as January 27th hits, Dying Light comes out, I'm getting that. Probably won't be on Call of Duty unless 5 people like invite me to come play like ranked, or not ranked, but do something or have fun, or something like that. But if I'm just playing, I'll be on Dying Light. There's no doubt about it. And until 6 days later, not 6, but 13 days later, when Evolve comes out, I'll be playing that and Dying Light. And then 2 weeks after that, Battlefield Hard, or it might be 3 weeks. Yeah, it's more about a month, because it'll be a month and 7 days. A month and 7 days, Battlefield Hardline comes out. It'd be damn sure I'm not playing Call of Duty as soon as that game comes out. I mean, it just looks so much fun. Who doesn't want to drive a Camaro around and shoot people out of it? Except for people that play Grand Theft Auto, I guess. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. In the way I see it, I'm gonna get a few reactions out of this. Either A, some people are gonna agree with me, which that's a good thing. B, people are gonna want to tell me that I'm a fucking idiot and I'll never be part of Optic, in which no way, shape, or form I said, I'm not even good at Call of Duty. Maybe I should stick to Call of Duty so I can get better, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Seriously. Just shut up. 3, you're just gonna dislike the video and say whatever, Just leave, hit dislike. Or 4, it's gonna be some 12-year-old fanboy who is gonna scream and yell and tell me about how stupid I am with his little squeaker voice. Personally, I don't care your reaction. This is a video just because YouTube and Facebook are blowing up about the next Call of Duty, and it's January, and we don't even have a DLC yet, and people are talking about the next Call of Duty. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. What do you fucking do? I really don't care. But if you did like it, like it and subscribe. I'll definitely be posting more videos. I had a top 5 games of 2015 video, my last video. Really didn't get a lot of views. I had like 10 views. But whatever. I'm new to YouTube. But if you did like it, go make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you think. Personally, it could be good or bad. If it's bad, I'll sit there and tell you why I think my opinion is, and whatever. And if you liked it, comment and agree with me, or do whatever. But I gotta go. See you later. Peace.